Om Bhairavaya namah. Today I'm going to talk about Hinduism. So I had this very interesting conversation with a friend of mine, and he said, "Do you pray?" And I said, "Yes, I pray." And he laughed and he said, "What do you pray? How many out of the millions of gods, who do you pray to?" And I said, "Well, I have my favorites. And so he said, "So do you pray to a tree? Do you pray to a cow?" He said. And I said, "Well, sometimes, yes." And he said, "Oh, I just don't understand that." It was obviously mocking me. But I asked him, "So, what is the meaning of worship for you?" And he said, "Well, it means you pray and you expect miracles." And I said, "Okay, so what does pray mean?" And he said, "I don't know, when you believe in something." And so I asked him, "Does this mean that worship or prayer is to give importance to some belief, something, or people?" And he said, "Kind of." Well, that is why in English we say, "I worship my mother, my family, my wife." Do you agree? And he said, okay. In that case, when in Hinduism we believe that trees and animals are important, they form the habitat that we live in, and an imbalance in our habitat can cause problems. So it is important to protect them, and normally when you worship something, then you protect them. That is why in Hinduism we pray to the natural elements, because we need to give them importance and protect them. In Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma, we worship the cow because we know that it increases the methane levels and affects the environment, while the West has just recently discovered it. And in ancient Hinduism, this has been a part of our life from eternity. So, yes, we pray to our environment because it's important. Yes, we pray to trees and animals because we understand that a balance in our environment is extremely important, not just for us, for humanity. This is the relevance of Hinduism. Jai Bhairava Baba.